What is going on, guys? My name is PokeTom, and today I'm coming at you guys with another drawing video. Sorry my hair looks like death, but I just woke up, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with another drawing video. We are going to be drawing one of my personal favorite OCs, Jackx the Pumpkin. As the title implies, I made him a while ago. I made him for Halloween. Yeah, I think I made him for Halloween specifically, but today it's just going to be a quick tutorial on how I draw him, because I draw him all the time. And I'm like, you know what? He needs some exposure on the internet. And don't worry, I'm going to be showing you guys a lot more OCs that I'm going to draw, because I have like 10, I think. A couple I'm not, because a couple are not appropriate for YouTube and I don't quite fancy getting turned off. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how I draw. Really? While I'm making a video, you have to make all that noise? My dog was scratching himself. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw my personal favorite OC that I've made, Jackx the Pumpkin. This is a quick tutorial on it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so today we are going to be drawing my personal favorite OC that I've drawn over my drawing life, which is just a hobby. You know, I don't plan to make drawing a career, like I said in my last drawing video. My favorite OC, Jackx the Pumpkin, as you guys saw in the thumbnail. Now, this is an OC that actually has a lot of meaning to me, because he's not just like a character on paper. I've actually, in a way, if you think about it, in a way, I've kind of given him his own life. You know, he exists in my personal imagination. You know, dare I say it, he's a form of imaginary friend that I like to call a tulpa, which is basically a very realistic creature, human thing. It's basically a realistic hallucination. I'll link a video in the description to what tulpas are, but today I'm just gonna be, you know, drawing it for you guys, because like I said, this is my favorite OC that I've drawn ever, and I've drawn him more than any OC that I've drawn, and dare I say it, I love him more than I love my own OC. So as you guys can see, he has a pretty simple pumpkin head design. I don't like to do big, complicated things in my drawing. I just like to do simple circles, and as you guys saw, I have to trace circles because I cannot draw a regular, smooth circle to save my life. Just cannot. So we're going to go ahead and add, and unlike a lot of pumpkin characters, Jackx actually has pupils. I couldn't honest to God, I couldn't think of a better name for him, you know, because Jack is a common pumpkin name. So I just decided to add an X at the end. Look at me, I'm creative. No, but, yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and outline his face with the black. Like I said, that's one of the things I like to do, is outline, so that way when I have to go back in color, it doesn't smear. So we're going to go ahead and outline. The lines look a lot thicker. And I'm not going to give Jackx a background because this is just a simple character design. So I'm only going to draw him as him. And yeah, and like I said, he means a lot to me. Like I said, I've given him his own life in my own real world. And he's honestly been one of the guys, because I haven't been able to see my friends a lot, especially during this quarantine, and, you know, it's kind of upsetting me that I haven't been able to see them a lot, because my friends mean a lot to me, because, you know, they help me get through a lot, especially during my horrible middle school life. Let me just tell you, my middle school life was absolutely atrocious. Teachers hated me, people hated me, dare I say it, my own friends probably hated me. I was popular at that school, but for being bullied. For all the wrong reasons, I was popular. And the fact that I haven't been able to see my friends that have helped me through middle school is kind of upsetting to me. So, you know, in a way, Jackx has helped me get through that, so much to the point where I'm even going to probably get a tattoo of him on me. I was supposed to do it for my 19th birthday, but no, Corona had to happen. And that's another one of the things that have gotten me upset about it. It's like, I really want to remember him for the rest of my life, because I know eventually, when doing these things when you're young, you eventually forget them when you're older. And I kind of just want Jackx to be in my memory for the rest of my life, because he's one of the coolest OCs I've ever drawn. I never have ever given any of my OCs, apart from one, their own life in my world. He was the first one that I ever gave his own life. He lives in my world. He's a bartender. He works with John Taffer on Bar Rescue. I wish that was all real, but like, I can visualize him in my mind and see him right next to me. But yeah, anyway, enough sappy stuff. This is going back to the drawing now. One of the things you will see, I'm drawing little stripes on his arms. That's because most of the time he is always wearing striped arm sleeves. He's a Halloween pumpkin, so he's going to obviously have a lot of Halloween colors on him. And his sleeves are the focal point of his costume in a way. He only has 2 pairs of clothes. This one and another this one. So, yeah, he only has 2 wardrobes. And I'm also currently working on an origin story for Jackx that I'm probably going to dub on this channel. Now, I don't want to dub my version of the origin story because it's very quickly rushed and it's not colored. So, once I have my sister draw it, which I'm going to pay her for, I will dub it here on my channel. But yeah, this is going to be the star, and it's going to be a really, like, sad, depressing story. Some of it has to relate to my real life, but a lot of it doesn't. I mean, come on, a pumpkin dude is in my world. That's not going to happen in real life, but I wish it could. Anyways, so those are Jackx's really skinny arms. Another thing you need to know about Jackx is that he's a very skinny boy. He is not heavy at all. In fact, his head is about 20% of his weight. His head weighs about 14 pounds. Yeah, his head weighs about 14 pounds. And his body is only, in total, Jackx weighs about 125 pounds. He's 50 years old, and he's turning 51 this year on October 1st. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's that thing around his neck? What's that triangle thing around his neck? That is actually a neck brace. The thing with Jackx is that he doesn't have a neck. He doesn't have a full neck. So what happens is that his head is so heavy, and think of it as Pops from Regular Show. Do you remember that episode where one of the doctors told Pops that he shouldn't go surfing because his head is too heavy, and if he isn't careful, he's gonna break his spine? Well, that's what happens with Jackx. Jackx's head is too heavy for his body, and if he's not careful, he could end up breaking his neck, and he could end up paralyzed. So he has to wear that neck brace around his neck to keep his spinal cord and his ball and socket joint separate from each other, so that way his neck doesn't snap and he ends up paralyzed, because that would not be a fun thing. And as you guys can see, I've been talking too much, so the drawing's already done. As you guys can see, he has little jester legs. He has curved shoes. Those aren't really shoes. Those are just tights. He wears tights. I don't know if I mentioned that. His tights are all black, so we're just going to go ahead and color that black. He has very sharp fingers, but unfortunately with me, I can't draw fingers or hands to save my life. So, yeah, if in future drawings, if my hands and fingers look like, I'm sorry in advance. I'm very sorry in advance. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and color his black tights. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And it's actually, those aren't his shoes. He's just like walking barefoot in tights. I've actually done a couple of clothes swaps between me and Jackx where we're wearing each other's clothes, and it looks pretty funny. It looks pretty interesting. I might reveal a comic of that later in the future. But yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and color his other leg. Going to go ahead and do that. Look at my hand. It's all fast forwarded. Why do I take so long to color? The thing with me, I like to make sure my lines are straight and all go in one direction. I don't just like to color randomly all over the page, because then the lines go in many different directions and it makes the drawing look ugly, which is why you guys see here, I'm going up and down very carefully. And we're on the last little strand. Go. All right. I'm also planning to do a coloring challenge with my sister in the future, because she can draw. She can really draw. But one of the things we've challenged each other to do is a coloring challenge with LED lights. I recently got LED lights in my room, and oh my god, it makes every color imaginable not right. Trust me, if you have LED lights in your room, put on the red light and try separating Skittles. You will not do it. So anyway, like I said, Jackx has a lot of Halloween colors on him: orange, black, and purple, which are the color of his sleeves. Orange, black, orange, purple, black. Orange, purple, black is the pattern on his arm sleeves. His gloves or hands are black. His hands are orange, but his gloves that he always wears are black. And the design on his little I don't know what to call it. I don't know if to call it a skirt or what, but the design, the little pumpkin face, is colored orange. And we go again with the sleeves: orange, purple, black, orange, purple, black, up until I get all the way down to his hand. And I color his hand black. You ever record a video of yourself and you don't think your face is in it, but then you realize that a little part of your face is in it? Did you guys just see my face? Why am I so fucking ugly? Anyways, the little neck brace around his neck is purple. We're going to go ahead and color that purple. Wait a minute. Illuminati. Nope, it's a diamond. You guys can't say Illuminati confirmed. Ah. And now we're going to go ahead. Oh, before I do anything else, his tongue. I forgot to mention his tongue. He has a human tongue. It's pink. It is... I was going to say... you know what? Never mind. Let's just get past it. I was going to say a really disgusting word, but, you know, I don't like that word. I don't like the word that I was about to say. Alright, we'll color the inside of his mouth. The inside of his mouth is black. There we go. Alright, now we're going to get on to his head. His head is regular pumpkin colors, orange. Just going to go ahead and give him an orange head. I've drawn Jackx, and I've had, ever since, the first time I drew Jackx was last Halloween in 2019, and I've gone through about 4 more sketchbooks, and each of those sketchbooks has at least 30 drawings of Jackx in them. So, needless to say, he's a very important OC to me, like I said, because I've given him his own life. He exists in my world. He exists in my head. And if you honestly catch me talking to myself sometimes, I'll probably be talking to him. So if I ever do meet and greets in the future and you see me talking to myself, just know that I'm talking to Jackx. Or I'm just reciting lines from iCarly or Drake and Josh in my head. One of the two. I'm either doing one of the two. There is no in between. So we're going to go ahead and color his stem. His stem is... You know, I could have drawn his stem shorter, but it's green. His stem is green. And then the final touch is his skirt thing. Still don't know what to call it. If you guys know what to call it, let me know in the comments below. His shirt thing is gray. There's my face again. Get your face out of the... no one wants to see that. Thank you. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and finish coloring off his shirt. It's all gray. It's a light gray color. Now, the reason I'm using a pencil is because if I use a colored pencil, the lines come out all smeared, and the colored pencils just don't fit well for me. And if I use a gray marker, the lines come out, or the color comes out really dark. And Jax's uniform is not dark gray. It's light gray, as you guys see with the pencil, which is why pencil works the best. And there we go. That is how you draw my OC, Jackx the Pumpkin. And there he is. There's our beautiful Halloween boy, Jackx the Pumpkin. Like I said, he has a lot of meaning to me. He's kept me bored. He's kept me not bored during quarantine. He's, you know, he's someone I can talk to and know for a fact that he'll keep my secrets. Cough, cough, other people. But guys, that is my OC, Jackx the Pumpkin. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more drawing videos. Please be patient with the comic dubs, guys. Please. Okay, there's not enough pages out for me to make a second part, and if I make another part right now, if I get it out as soon as possible, y'all are gonna complain that it's too short. So just please be patient. I will wait for more pages to come out so you guys can get longer comic dubs. With that being said, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every single day, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. PokeTom is out. Stay awesome, guys. It's Jackx.